when I was born perfectly normal like any other baby, but my palate didn't grow that big. I actually had no palate at all. You couldn't really see the roof of my mouth. All you saw was bone structure underneath my nose, and it was making me like suffocate whenever I tried to eat. And if I couldn't eat, how would I be able to live? It was probably a little bit scary for my parents, so they got help from Any Baby Can, and Any Baby Can gave us a helping hand to reach out to.
When we first received the diagnosis, it was completely overwhelming. We were just so lost, and there was so much that we didn't know, and all of the services that they directed us to and all of the things they helped us learn and do. Without them, I'm not sure she'd be the person she is today. They helped us find speech therapy, occupational therapy, support groups for our older daughter, support for us when we didn't really know where we were going or what we were doing. When I really think back to the time when we were working with Any Baby Can regularly, what I remember is just this feeling of support. You know, I always knew that there was someone who had seen me at my worst and could pick me back up off the floor and say, you guys are gonna make it through. There was always a smiling face, everybody adored her. And, you know, it's just such a blessing to be able to have people who cared.
Any Baby Can is, I guess, the biggest family that you would find out there. We are there to assist families in so many things. We have the prescription drug program. We have the assistance with case managers that help them and direct them. We have programs for the siblings, and then other resources to refer them on to other agencies that can help them for their special needs.
Christian's diagnosis is ASD. He was diagnosed about 1.5 years ago. It's been really tough being a single father to a child with special needs. To have an autistic child means to have a child that gets overstimulated. They're unable to process a lot of the information like you and I would. It's very hard communicating with a child with autism. Christian is completely nonverbal. He does not speak, and he may not speak, but we have full aspirations for him, and we're doing everything we possibly can with the help of Any Baby Can. He's making large gains. He's using sentence strips with his picture exchange system that he has to communicate. He's also communicating with sign language. With Any Baby Can, I've found tons and tons of resources. Everything that I could possibly think of was just almost handed to me. Since the very first day that I started coming to the Circle of Friends group, I felt welcomed with open arms. They've provided me with camaraderie, with fellowship. I've grown to love the people here. Anybody in my position and in my shoes should have a place like Any Baby Can.
As you can imagine, when a family faces a crisis situation with a child, they have lots of needs. The stress factor in the family is tremendous. That's what Any Baby Can specializes in, is trying to keep that family unit functioning and able to cope with the situation that many without assistance could not cope with. I couldn't imagine these families not having a resource like Any Baby Can to call upon.
JC was diagnosed with congenital hyperinsulinism at 8 months. One morning, he quit breathing and had a seizure, and his blood sugar was very low. Anything below 70 causes brain damage, and his blood sugar was 9. Because of the severe low blood sugars, he suffered a lot of brain damage, and which has led to developmental delay. Because of all the care that my son needs, our entire family dynamic has changed. It was a tough struggle going from a 2-income family to me needing to quit my job so I could focus on my family. I had never been on that end where I needed financial support, where we needed guidance, and I was told about Any Baby Can, and it was a blessing. They are wonderful. They set us up with all the programs that we need. They helped facilitate my son's care. They helped facilitate family counseling for us. When you have a child that's special needs and they take so much out of your family and you do feel alone at times, it's just so heartfelt to know that Any Baby Can is there to offer support for us. The sibling support group is by far the greatest thing I have ever seen. It was a blessing to my daughters. It gives them this sense of comfort, this peace of mind that they're not the only children with a special needs brother. Any Baby Can hasn't just given them peace of mind, it's given my entire family peace of mind to know that this journey that we're on, we're not alone. I can't imagine my life without Any Baby Can.
thank God for the people, the staff, the employees, everyone that works at Any Baby Can, and more than that, the donors. I would like to encourage everyone out there to be a big supporter of Any Baby Can. We need you.